Welcome back, coin lovers and history enthusiasts. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of one of the rarest and most valuable coins in American history, the 1991 Liberty 1-cent coin from the United States of America. This tiny piece of copper holds a story that stretches far beyond its size, with a value that can shock even the most seasoned collectors. At first glance, the Liberty 1-cent might seem like any other penny, a humble coin we all use every day. But the 1991 edition is no ordinary penny. It carries a rich history, a unique story of rarity, and a jaw-dropping market value of over $7 million. Yes, you heard that right. $7.3 million for a single 1-cent coin. Let's start with some background. The Liberty 1-cent coin is part of the iconic Lincoln Cent series, which first appeared in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln Cent replaced the Indian head penny, and it has remained a symbol of American currency ever since. The 1991 Liberty 1-cent, however, is part of a very limited and special run. Unlike typical mass-produced pennies, this coin was struck under unique circumstances that have made it a rare gem in numismatic circles. What makes the 1991 Liberty 1-cent so special? It's all about its production anomaly and limited circulation. While millions of pennies were minted each year, this particular coin was released in an extremely restricted batch, making it extraordinarily scarce. Most coins from 1991 are worth just their face value, but this one stands apart due to its rarity and condition. Collectors worldwide have hunted this penny for decades because of its near-perfect condition and historical significance. The coin's rarity is compounded by the fact that only a handful exist in pristine, uncirculated condition. This scarcity has driven its market value through the roof. Over the years, the 1991 Liberty 1-cent has gone from a simple collector's curiosity to an ultra-valuable asset. Today, its estimated market value is an astonishing $7.3 million. This puts it in a league with some of the rarest and most expensive coins in the world, far beyond what anyone could expect for a single penny. At recent auctions, bids for this coin have triggered fierce competition, driving prices ever higher. Its worth is not just about the metal content, which is minimal, but about its rarity, condition, and the incredible story behind it. The 1991 Liberty 1-cent is a prized possession for collectors and investors alike, symbolizing a perfect storm of history, scarcity, and sheer value. Today, only a few of these coins are known to exist in private collections and prestigious museums around the world. Their owners guard them carefully, knowing they hold a piece of American history worth millions. So next time you pick up a penny, remember, among the millions of ordinary coins, there might just be one that's worth millions. The 1991 Liberty 1-cent coin is a shining example of how history, rarity, and passion for collecting can turn the smallest objects into priceless treasures. Thanks for joining us on this fascinating journey into the story of the 1991 Liberty 1-cent. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more incredible coin stories, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep hunting for those hidden treasures, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. If you're passionate about coin collecting, history, or simply curious to know if a coin in your pocket could be worth a fortune, then you're in the right place. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most underrated and often overlooked coins in American numismatics, the Liberty 1-cent coin from the year 1993. This is not just an ordinary penny. This tiny copper treasure might just be worth more than you ever imagined. So, make sure you watch this video till the end, because we'll reveal how much this 1993 Liberty 1-cent coin can be worth today, what makes it so valuable, and how you can identify one that might bring you big money. Let's start with a bit of history. The Liberty 1-cent coin we commonly refer to is actually the Lincoln cent, a coin that has been in circulation since 1909. It was introduced to commemorate the 100th birth anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of Lady Liberty. Now fast forward to 1993. This was a significant year in many ways. In the early 90s, the U.S. Mint was continuing with the copper-plated zinc composition, which had replaced the traditional 95% copper cents in 1982 due to rising copper prices. So, the 1993 Liberty 1 cent was composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, with a weight of 2.5 grams. Although millions were minted, not all 1993 cents are created equal. In 1993, the Liberty 1 cent coin was minted in 3 main locations: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, over 5.6 billion coins; Denver Mint, with a D mint mark, over 6.4 billion coins; San Francisco Mint, with an S mint mark. These were proof coins for collectors. About 3.3 million coins. As you can see, billions of coins were made, which might make you think this coin is too common to be valuable. But here's where things get interesting. So, what makes a 1993 Liberty 1 cent valuable? Let's look at the key factors. Point 1. Mint errors. Some 1993 pennies have rare mint errors that make them highly collectible. These can include off-center strikes, double die cracks, or cuts, misaligned dies. If your coin has one of these errors, its value could jump from just 1 cent to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. High-grade condition. A regular 1993 penny that is still in mint state condition, especially one graded MS65 or higher by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, can be worth far more than face value. These coins are shiny, have no scratches or wear, and look like they just came from the mint. Proof coins. The 1993 S-proof pennies are also worth more due to their low mintage and mirror-like finish. If they are in perfect condition, they can fetch good prices from collectors. Let's talk money. A regular 1993 penny in circulated condition is generally worth its face value. 1 cent. A 1993 penny in mint state condition, MS65, can be worth between $1 to $5. Some coins in even higher grades like MS67 or MS68 have been sold at auctions for over $50 to $100. A 1993 S-proof penny, depending on its condition, can sell between $2 to $15. And here's the most exciting part. Rare error coins from 1993 have been known to sell for $500, $1,000, and even more, depending on the uniqueness and demand. So if you have a 1993 Liberty 1 cent, check it carefully. Look at the details, the condition, and most importantly, check for errors. Here are a few tips to identify a valuable 1993 penny. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check the details. Look closely at the date, the word Liberty, and the motto "I in God We Trust" for doubling or misprints. Examine the mint mark for unusual shapes or placement. Compare your coin to reference images from official coin grading sites. Consider sending your coin for professional grading if it looks uncirculated or has a visible error. So there you have it. The 1993 Liberty 1 cent coin. While it may seem like just another penny, it could be hiding a secret worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Don't ignore the change in your pocket. Examine it, treasure it, and who knows, you might just hit the jackpot. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon so you never miss out on amazing coin stories, values, and tips. And let us know in the comments, have you ever found a rare or valuable penny in your change? Hanal, your go-to destination for rare coins, hidden treasures, and fascinating stories from the world of currency. If you're holding on to some old pennies thinking they're worthless, well, think again. Because today, we're diving deep into the world of one of the most astonishing and sought-after coins in recent history, the Liberty 1 cent 2010 United States coin, a humble penny with a jaw-dropping current market value of $4.8 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single cent, now worth millions. The story of the Liberty 1 cent 2010 coin begins in the United States Mint facility in Denver, Colorado, designated by the D Mint mark. In the year 2010, the U.S. Mint continued its long-standing tradition of producing billions of pennies for everyday use. But among those billions, a small batch of coins stood out. These weren't your average, mass-produced Lincoln cents. Oh no. These were extraordinary, rare, special, and incredibly valuable. Denver Mint production in 2010, dramatic filter overlay. The 2010 penny belongs to the Lincoln Shield cent series, which replaced the bicentennial reverse design in 2010. The obverse still features Abraham Lincoln's dignified profile, designed by Victor David Brenner back in 1909. But the reverse, that's where it changed. The new Shield reverse, designed by Lyndall Bass and engraved by Joseph Mena, symbolized Lincoln's preservation of the United States as a single and united country. But in the midst of the standard coins, a few were struck with anomalies. Minting errors, slight off-centering, double dies, and in one extraordinary case, a specimen so perfect in condition and so rare in mintage characteristics that it stunned experts. That, dear viewers, is our $4.8 million coin. The penny, though often overlooked, is one of the most historic coins in American history. The U.S. 1 cent coin was first introduced in 1793. Over the centuries, it has featured various designs, with Lincoln's image becoming a permanent fixture starting in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of his birth. But the 2010 marks a special turning point. It was the first full year of the new Shield design, a design symbolizing the strength and unity of the United States after a long journey from revolution to modern democracy. It was an era of hope, coming out of the recession of 2008, and the design reflected a commitment to enduring values. The Shield was a return to classic American imagery, reminiscent of the Civil War era and the foundations of the Republic. And tucked away in all that symbolism was 1 cent. One humble copper-plated zinc coin. But this particular 2010 wasn't like the rest. Ultra zoom on coin's surface under microscope, highlighting mint errors or pristine strike. So what makes the 2010 Liberty 1 cent coin worth $4.80 million? First, rarity. Most 2010 pennies were minted by the hundreds of millions. But only a handful were discovered with unusual characteristics, like extreme dyed polish marks, doubled dies, or rare off-metal strikes. Some of these errors slipped through the strict quality control processes of the mint. And one specific coin, a pristine, MS-70 graded 2010 with a doubled die reverse and an off-metal strike, took the world by storm when it surfaced at a high-profile auction. Second, condition. The coin in question was certified by PCGS as Mint State 70, a flawless coin. That is nearly unheard of in circulation. Combine a perfect grade with a unique error, and you've got a jackpot. Third, provenance. This coin was once part of a high-profile collection owned by a well-known numismatist who uncovered it in a sealed mint bag, untouched since 2010. Its origin story only adds to the mythos. Now let's talk numbers. In normal circulation, the 2010 penny is worth exactly what you think, 1 cent. It's made from 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, and billions of them are still in wallets, drawers, and jars across America. If you're lucky, a circulated 2010D in good condition might be worth 1 to 3 cents to a coin roll hunter. In the world of coin collecting, it's not just about the face value. It's about condition. It's about rarity. It's about story. And with those three combined, this particular Liberty 1 cent 2010D coin was valued and sold at an earth-shattering price of $4.8 million. Yes, from pocket change to life-changing. Gavel drops, crowd gasps. MS70 condition, numismatic perfection, rare mint error, a double die and off-metal strike comb, historic design, first full year of the Shield reverse collector demand, extremely limited examples, auction record, only known specimen to hit that value. In the world of coin collecting, these rare perfect storm coins become legendary. And as more collectors enter the market, the demand for such rarities pushes values even higher. That's how a single cent transforms into a multi-million-dollar piece of American history. Here's the the $4.8 million question. Could you be holding one of these ultra-rare 2010D Liberty 1 cent coins? A clear D mint mark below the date, pristine or uncirculated condition, preferably untouched, signs of a double die or odd coloration, heavy, unusual weight, could indicate an off-metal strike, professional grading. MS67 or above is good, but MS70 is what broke the bank. If you think you've got a candidate, don't clean it. Don't toss it. Don't even blink. Get it appraised by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. So there you have it, coin lovers. The 2010D Liberty 1 cent coin, a piece of history, a numismatic marvel, and possibly the most surprising millionaire coin in modern times. A symbol of American resilience, now a symbol of unimaginable value. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another hidden treasure.